In this video, we're going to see the formulas for rectangle and square. Okay. First, let's understand what perimeter is. Perimeter means sum of all sides. So let's understand this. Suppose we have a figure like this. Okay. And length of this side is 10 meters. Suppose we have this side measuring 10 meter. Length of this side is 7 meter. And length of this side is 5 meter. And length of this side is 3 meter. Okay. So the perimeter of this figure is length of this side, that is 10 meter, plus length of this side, okay, 7 meter, plus length of this side, that is 5 meter, plus length of this side, that is 3 meter. When we add all sides, we get perimeter. 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 3 is 20, 20 plus 5 is 25 meter. So this is the perimeter of this figure. Okay, perimeter means sum of all sides. This is a rectangle. The opposite sides of rectangle are equal to each other. Okay, if this is L, then this should also be L unit. If this is B, and this should also be B unit. So what will be the perimeter of this rectangle? We must add all sides of this rectangle, isn't it? So this side is L plus this side is B plus this side is L again plus this side B. This side plus this side plus this side plus this side. When we add all four sides, we get perimeter, isn't it? So L plus L will give us 2L. B plus B will give us 2B, isn't it? So we take 2 common from these two terms. 2 is taken common. L plus B remains within the bracket. So 2 into length plus breadth unit. This is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Okay. Now let us see the formula for perimeter of a square. Square means all sides are equal to each other, isn't it? This side is equal to this side, equal to this side, is equal to this side. All sides are equal to each other. Suppose this side is A unit, then this side must also be A unit, this side must also be A unit, and this side must also be A unit, isn't it? Now, if we add all four sides, we get the perimeter of this square. So let us add all four sides. This A plus this A plus this A plus this A. Okay. I am assuming this length of this side is A unit. So the length of this side will also be A unit, length of this side will also be A unit, and the length of this side will also be A unit. So A plus A plus A plus A will give us 4A, isn't it? A is the length of each side we have assumed. So basically perimeter for square is given by the formula 4 into length of each side, isn't it? Length of each side. So let me write side. Okay, 4 into side. If we know the length of one side of a square, then we simply multiply by 4, we get the perimeter of a square. So this is the formula for perimeter of a square. Okay, this is the formula for perimeter of rectangle. Now let us see the formula for area of rectangle and area of square. Okay, area means part bounded by all sides. Okay, so let's understand this. We have 3 rows of dots here, 1, 2 and 3, and each row contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots, isn't it? So how many dots are all together? So what we do is we simply multiply the number of dots in each row with the number of rows. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots in each row multiplied with number of rows 1, 2 and 3. 5 3s are 15, which means there are 15 dots altogether, isn't it? So basically the idea is we multiply the adjacent sides. Okay, this side with this side. When we multiply the adjacent sides, we get the number of dots. The same idea is applied in case of rectangle and square as well. Okay, to find the area of rectangle, what we do is we multiply the adjacent sides. This side multiplied with this side. This is 90 degree here, so we multiply the adjacent side. This side that is L, isn't it? L, and this side, that is B. L times B square unit. Okay, so this is the area of this rectangle. Okay, suppose we have a rectangle here and we are asked to find the area of this rectangle. If the length is 5 meter, okay, and the breadth is 3 meter, breadth of this rectangle is 3 meter. Okay, this 3 is equal to this 3, the opposite sides are equal, this 5 is equal to this 5. So to find the area of this rectangle, what we do is area equal to, we multiply the adjacent sides. This side, that is 5 meter, times this side. Okay, so this is 3 meter. We multiply the adjacent sides containing 90 degree. So 5 3s are 15, isn't it? Meter into meter is square meter, 15 square meter. So how we find the area of rectangle? We simply multiply the adjacent sides containing 90 degree. Okay, similarly we can find the area of square as well. So let us see the formula for area of square. This is 90 degree, isn't it? So what we do is we simply multiply the adjacent sides containing 90 degree. Okay, this side times this side. We multiply the adjacent sides containing 90 degree, means this side and this side. So area equal to this side, from this point to this point is A unit, isn't it? From this point to this point is A, into this point to this point is A. A into A is A square unit. Okay, so A means length of each side, isn't it? So A means side square unit. Okay, so the formula for area of square is side square unit, and the formula for area of rectangle is length into breadth square unit. I hope you got this. Now let us see the formula for length of diagonal of rectangle and a square. Okay, diagonal means the longest line that can be drawn in a plane figure. Okay, so in case of rectangle, this is the diagonal, because this is the longest line that can be drawn in this plane figure, isn't it? We can draw another diagonal as well from this point to this point. Okay, the length of this diagonal will be equal to the length of this diagonal. Okay, so we are asked to write the length of this diagonal. Now what we do is we assume this is a right angle triangle. Okay, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Here we have 90 degree. ABC, this is a right angle triangle, isn't it? Right angled at B. So AC becomes hypotenuse, BC is the perpendicular, and AB is the base. Applying Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square, that is BC, perpendicular square plus base square, AB square, isn't it? Or what is AC? AC is length of the diagonal, isn't it? Diagonal square equal to BC. BC is the breadth of this rectangle B, so we write B square plus AB. AB is the length of this rectangle, that is L, so we write L square. Or diagonal is equal to diagonal, length of the diagonal equal to, we have L square plus B square here, so we write L square plus B square. Now we take this square from left hand side to the right hand side, this becomes a square root, isn't it? So length of diagonal in case of rectangle is given by the formula length square plus breadth square unit. Okay, so length of this diagonal AC is root under L square plus B square. Now let us see the formula for diagonal of square. So this is the diagonal of this square. This is the longest line that can be drawn within this square, isn't it? We can draw another diagonal equal to the length of this diagonal from this point to this point. Okay, so to find the length of this diagonal, what we do is we have 90 degree here, so this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, we have triangle ABC right angled at C, isn't it? So we can apply Pythagoras theorem to find the length of AB. AB is the length of diagonal, okay? So AB, applying Pythagoras theorem, AB square hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square, that is AC square, plus base square, that is BC square, or AB square equal to AC. AC is, we have assumed as A, isn't it? So A square plus BC square. BC is also A because this is a square, so all sides must be equal. So this is again A square. Or AB means, AB is the length of the diagonal of this square, isn't it? This is diagonal, this is diagonal, AB is diagonal. So diagonal equal to A square plus A square is 2A square, isn't it? So we take this square to the right hand side, this becomes root under. Or diagonal equal to, so we have A square here, this means A will become free from the root and this 2 will remain within the root. So root 2 into A. So root 2 into A means root 2 into side, okay, because A is the side of this square, isn't it? So root 2 into A means root 2 into side, okay, root 2 into side. So the formula for the length of diagonal of a square is root 2 into side unit, okay. I hope you got this. These are the formulas for rectangle and square needed to solve the questions from exercise, okay. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you find value in the video, then don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Stay connected.